In this video, we are going to discuss banking company's model on District D. The model provides you the flexibility to modify the key drivers to draw scenarios and check sensitivities. Let's start with any banking entity, for example HDFC Bank. This is our model page. On the left side, you have all matrices which represent the actual figures along with the forecasted figures. On the right side, you have the key drivers of the business. First, we have the revenue section, which is essentially the net interest income and non-interest income of the bank. Net interest income means interest income net of interest expenses. However, you can choose any metrics by just clicking on the drop-down box. Let's take the net interest margins of the HDFC Bank. So, here is the NIM trend since 2013. On the right you can see the drivers for the bank's revenues. Let's take yield on loans. Here we can easily observe the strong positive correlation of bank's yield on loans with bank's NIM. To understand how the drivers work, you just put your cursor on the black point and drag it. As you notice, if you increase the yield of loans by 100 basis points, the bank NIMs are raised by a considerable margin, as the leverage and cost of debt are constant. Adjusting the various drivers in tandem will give you an ability to build high quality of scenarios. The next column represents the cost segment, where we forecast the growth in employee expenses and of other expenses through number of branches and expenses per branch. In the next segment, you have provisions as percentage of AUM on the right side. Let's see the impact. As you increase the provisions, EPS goes down significantly. Check the forecast in proportion to the net NPA of the bank to get a sense of the right estimate to be made. Next ones are assets and liability charts. Here you can easily make scenarios of capital movements. Along with financial modeling, you can see all the key matrices of the company in the Key Metrics tab. You will find growth metrics, margin metrics, DuPont analysis, asset, liability maturities and operational matrices of the company. To get the recently published results of the company, you can go to the Quarterly tab where you get the quarterly data of the company. Hope you enjoy this Excel-less experience of modeling. Disclaimer: District D is not recommending any stock for the investment purposes. For more info you can refer to our terms of use page.